this video today is hopefully will be useful to yourselves regarding the prevention of diseases. So I'm delighted to say good morning to David. Morning, David.
Morning, Tony.
I'm at Wincanton Laboratory, which is situated in the West Country. David is a specialist in avian problems. So this morning we'll be talking about, hopefully, David, prevention of diseases.
Very much so. Much more than hopefully than dealing with the problems as and when they occur, which can be a bit disheartening.
Okay, so tell me symptoms now. For droppings, would you consider the end and be all of everything?
No, maybe the first start. It may be the starting place.
See, why I ask that, David, is we feed different formulations today, and if you feed heavy green peas, you get greeny droppings or light-coloured droppings.
Yeah.
If you feed plenty of peanuts, you get creamy droppings. If you leave them in the garden for a day, they come in and the droppings are like God knows what, and so on. And people say to me, their droppings are lovely and round and they're black. Well, they've been feeding them plenty of safflower. They've been putting stuff in the water which pigeons don't like plenty of overdose of something where it's bitter to them and they only take a little bit. So their droppings are bound to come out because there's lack of moisture, hard and round. But that's not the issue. It's definitely a symptom of disease if droppings are consistently.
Yes.
And you call consistent what? 2 days,
well,
3 days?
2 or 3 days.
Okay, so far we've talked about symptoms, we've talked about causes, and obviously the video is called prevention. So, prevention, sir. The loft obviously must be good.
Yes, absolutely. Dry, airy, plenty of space. Keep it clean. Good hygiene. One of the most, the well insulated bit. I think that's the novelty these days, won't it? I mean, we now have insulation that works. It's relatively cheap, easy to put in.
That keeps a mean average temperature.
Well, yeah, which is important, as we said right at the very beginning. If you want birds to race, then it's important that certainly in the earlier parts of the year that the temperatures are not dropping dramatically overnight and then rattling up to sort of 21, 22 during the day, which can happen in the springtime.
Sure. We're talking about. Well, it's been very interesting, David, what we discussed. Prevention, of course, being the key to our health problems. We've seen the other factors as well. Just now we were out and you just kindly got these backwood plates for us. That's to breed the culture of the diseases which we get in
That's
pigeons.
correct, yeah.
Can you explain them very briefly, David? What?
Yeah, well, this is the sort of thing we do, as part of your sort of feces monitoring. The different types of plates grow different bacteria, and we tell the difference because they're different colours. So we've got this particular plate called McConkey, and that's E. coli showing up red. That particular plate is BGA, and that shows up Salmonella red. If you put Salmonella onto another plate called XLD, it shows up black.